The first snow of the season had begun to fall, dusting the streets of Brooklyn in soft white. The city, always alive, now hummed with the quiet magic of winter. Lena pulled her threadbare coat tighter around her, adjusting her scarf as she walked down the sidewalk. She had just finished her shift at the diner, where she worked double hours to support her 8-year-old son, Theo. The boy was waiting for her at their tiny apartment, no doubt curled up with his favorite book, The Wonders of the Universe. Theo had always been fascinated by the stars. Every night, despite the bright city lights, he would press his little nose against the cold window and whisper his dreams to the sky. "Do you think the stars can hear me, Mom?" he had asked one night. Lena had smiled, brushing a curl from his forehead. "I think they listen to those who dream big." But dreaming big wasn't easy when life was small. Rent was overdue, groceries were running low, and Lena's exhaustion sat heavy in her bones. She wanted to give Theo the world, but some days, even warmth and a full belly felt like a luxury. Tonight, as she trudged home, she passed a toy store, its window glowing with Christmas lights. In the center stood a gleaming telescope, the kind Theo had once pointed at in a magazine, eyes wide with wonder. "Imagine what I could see with that, Mom," he had said, hands clasped in excitement. Lena swallowed the lump in her throat. She checked the price tag. More than she made in 2 weeks. With a sigh, she turned away. As she reached her apartment building, she noticed an elderly man sitting on the stoop, shivering in the cold. His thin sweater did little against the biting wind. He looked up at her with tired eyes, his face weathered by time and hardship. Without hesitation, Lena pulled off her scarf and wrapped it around his neck. "Here," she said softly. "It's warm." The man's eyes filled with gratitude. "Bless you," he whispered, his voice trembling. Lena nodded and hurried inside. The apartment was as small as ever, but Theo's face lit up when he saw her. "Mom! Look at the sky tonight. The stars are so bright." She smiled, pulling him into a hug. "I saw something even more wonderful today." The next morning, as she stepped out for another long shift, something on her doorstep made her gasp. A telescope. The exact one from the toy store. A note was attached. "For a mother who gives, so her child may dream." Tears welled in Lena's eyes. She looked around, searching for an answer, but the street was empty. That night, Theo looked through the lens, his breath hitching in awe. "Mom, I can see the stars." Lena sat beside him, gazing up. The universe stretched out before them, endless, full of light. And in that moment, she knew, kindness, like the stars, had a way of finding its way back.